Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. In this video, we're going to be talking about Aftermath. It's on the Sui blockchain, and I'm now interested in interacting with the Sui blockchain because the airdrop prospects on there have fared extremely well compared to other chains. An underrated chain altogether. I've missed most of the airdrops. I participated, but not very actively. Got a very small sized airdrop, but judging by what has been the case more recently, the airdrop prospects there are huge. Another thing of relevance with Sui is the APY, usually higher than any other chain. So I've started exploring Sui all over again using passive techniques. For starters, in the previous video, I covered one platform where I put in some equity on. I don't have much equity. That's why my approach is a bit passive. Another platform I've seen that I believe is under the radar, judging by TVL, and could turn out a huge airdrop is Aftermath. They don't have a point system, but the prospect of a token exists. So I'm participating. For the most part, where I cannot participate actively by using it for my DCA needs, swap needs, you have this static passive approach here that also will position you for a prospective airdrop from Sui itself if they decide to have another airdrop. So all you have to do here is stake your Sui, but to the Aftermath validators. Interestingly, they allow you to choose whichever validator you want, but the default is Aftermath. That's a good strategy. If they were to incentivize you with an airdrop, this is going to be where they will concentrate on, I believe so, because you are giving their their validator an elevated stance network wise, revenue wise, and stuff like that. You will quickly see that the TVL here is 25 million, not very high. Now if you were to compare that to the TVL across the platform itself, okay, liquidity, this is understandable. On Sui, the APR is very high compared to other chains, so the TVL is quite high here. Very likely that people are making use of their staked Sui in the liquidity farms here, so the TVL is similar. Let's look at farms. So you see here, the TVL here is not very high. So I think people are concentrating on staking Sui. Okay, so I will be approaching it as such. So now, interestingly, the approach here is liquid staking, meaning that you get AF Sui in turn. Okay, I think I staked already. Okay, max. Okay, so yes, so you get AF Sui in turn, which you can then use in the farms. If there is a pairing of, say, AF Sui against Sui, that will be a good pool. So there is one here. Okay, so you see the TVL here is 13 million. People are concentrating here in this pool, but the APR is very small. But you maximize your position, your equity, is very small, like in my case, towards a more tangible sized airdrop. So this will be where I'll concentrate my funds in this farm. So staking Sui is just as simple as staking, put in an amount, stake. The Sui chain is very fast, no approvals and stuff like that, just straightforward. Now, if you don't have a Sui wallet, you can use OKX. OKX is a Web3 wallet, but has the widest range of chains, both EVM compatible, non-EVM compatible, also has a bridge inside of it that connects these chains. So after you have staked, which I've done already, so my remaining Sui, I'll be putting it in. By the way, there are other strategies as well. I will talk about these other strategies in other videos, or maybe I'll touch on it in this video. I see a strategy involving LBTC. So for those who are centered around a wider range of airdrops on the basis of their equity, this may be viable to talk about. So I will talk about this before we conclude this video. It just came about to my notice. This pool here may be a pool of interest. Okay, so but for this, the scope of this video, I'm going to contribute to this. So I don't know if we need to reduce slippage here. Just okay. So I have let's go max. No, max. Oh, let's see, 21.44. I want to keep something for fees, so just a moment. So I have 55, 51 is being spent. Okay. Max 53. Just a moment. 53. 23.41. 55. Okay, so good, like this. Deposits. Okay, so successful, and then we're done. You know, besides that, you want to swap, use all the features available productively. So you may want to swap while on the Sui chain. You know that Aftermath is a, you know, an AMM DEX that you can use to that effect. You want to bridge. Let's even quickly explore the bridge. So the bridge actually connects EVM chains with Sui. This is an interesting bridge. You know, I don't know what powers it, if it's wormhole, but wow, this is a good bridge to I was looking for such a bridge, by the way. Instead of using a centralized exchange to fund, you can use this bridge. So you bridge from other EVM chains shown on the list here directly to Sui. So that's a good use case here. You know, so for your funding, you can decide to use this bridge. Okay. There's also limit trading and DCA. Now, for the Lombard strategy, I will do another video about that, but let me just touch on it passively in the course of this video. For those interested in that strategy, because Lombard, it's still early when it comes to the Lombard airdrop. So why not be positioned using the same equity? And when you deal with Lombard, you mine multiple airdrops at once. Veda, including Babylon, you know, Babylon may be getting lit already. Lombard, still very early. Okay, so you onboard first of. So because you needed to manage your locks earning and all that. So your invite will be in the description. Using my invite, you also get a 10% boost on your earning, your points earning, not specifically for locks. So, wow, the issue now is I don't have my Sui. I'm not sure I have a Sui wallet here. Can we explore the page without connecting? Okay, let's see if we can explore. It's DeFi. Just a moment, please. Let's see. Okay, so no. Apologies. Okay, so it's not compulsory that you go through. No, what am I doing? Just a moment, please. What am I doing? Okay. So it's not okay. Okay, so access, let's see. Stake your. Okay, so this is how you would approach it. The interface is a bit buggy. So here it's not really showing you the right what you're supposed to do. The portal is seems specialized for other chains but not for Sui. But basically you need LBTC on the Sui chain. Considering the outlook of Aftermath, they have a bridge already, simplifying the process drastically. Just make sure that you end up onboarding on Lombard, so your invite will be in the description. So all you need to do to be positioned for the Lombard airdrop is to okay, so let's say that you have bridged, you now have your funds on the Sui chain, namely Sui, or whichever, typically it's Sui, so that you can pay for gas fees. Then you go for a swap. Okay, swap. So you are paying Sui. Sorry, you are using Sui to purchase. Let's type LBTC. So interestingly, it's already here. So just doing this, just buying LBTC on the Sui chain, you're already starting to earn Lombard locks. Just go ahead on Lombard and make sure you sign up. You onboard there. So when you buy LBTC, you're already set, earning Lombard locks while also positioning yourself for the Aftermath airdrop. Then you can begin to explore farms such as this. So you need wrapped BTC to pair against LBTC for this pool. So you trade again and you buy some wrapped BTC. Okay, so this one, wrapped BTC on the Sui chain. Let's see, known coins. Yes. Okay, so you get this and then you pair it into this pool. Okay, so I'll do another video about that. And somehow you are interacting with Deep. This was one of the giant airdrops on Sui. Deep book. Walrus came about as well. Huge airdrop. Okay, so that's about it for this video. The other platform that I have interacted with on the Sui chain, I'll be featuring in the description. I think it's a bit late for that, but I still participated all the same. And a bunch of other airdrop opportunities I'll feature in the description. Check them out. Very importantly, go to Airdrop and submit your email here, because I'm working on 100 solid airdrops, each with its own publication tutorial, which I'll feature here. But importantly, I'll be sending out the 100 airdrops to subscribers. Each will come with its own publication tutorial and a bunch of tutorial videos. To contact me, use this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome. Take action.